Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another episode. In today's episode, we're going to be doing, again, some more crowd favorites, some more fan favorites, some more of the favorites that me and Christian love so much of the past recipes that we've made out here before. And we're going to be making some coconut shrimp. That's right. Super easy recipe on coconut shrimp and barbecue shrimp. That's right, another banger out there. You know, both of those are super awesome, super good, super yummy, super favorites, and super easy. In fact, that's why we started streaming so late today, because again, I just had a million things to do, and I just, didn't get time to this. We had like a late breakfast, lunch, and I just figured, you know what, let's just wait a little longer. It's no big deal. We can just cook this when we're ready. So today's stream should not take too long. I think it should be on the shorter end of the streaming. You know, we got Christian over there. She's taking her class, doing her thing. And we're over here, just just getting ready to make some yummy dinner. That's about it. So why are we making, like I said, both of these? Not only were they favorites of both of ours, but I figured, hey, why not? You know what I mean? I get a kilo of shrimp. Everything's done in kilos out here instead of pounds. And I said, you know what? Let me just get a kilo of shrimp, and that's what we're gonna have for dinner. And that's it. Keep it simple, stupid. You know how it works. So, anyways, you already know how we do here. Let me roll the intro real quick. Make sure that we're running correctly on all the areas. Sorry, I'm still a little residue from yesterday, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, guys, give me 1 second. Let me roll the intro real quick, and we'll be right back so we can get this show started on the road. You already know what's up. Shout out to all of you already out there. I see you. Shout out to Chrissy. Shout out to Nero Jaloof. Yeah, even the intro is going to be quick today. That's right. So today's, again, the hardest part of today's meal, honestly, was peeling the shrimp, and I did that ahead of time, to save us, some brain space, right? I didn't want to go on ahead and make this stuff and then whatchamacallit, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday was 420. You know, shout out to everybody out there that was out here celebrating. All right, we had a great old time. But again, like I said, I'm still feeling some of the residuals of all that. That's why today is going to be such a easy, fun recipe. But anyway, shout out to Lambo, Lodak, Chrissy, Naral Jaloof, and everybody else watching out there. Shout out to everybody. By the way, before I forget, tomorrow I'm going to be streaming early. No, seriously. I'm going to be here early tomorrow, all right? Like maybe 11 in the morning, I'm going to say, because I got a lot of things to do tomorrow. One of the things I got to do is I got to make some potato salad, and I got to make some macaroni salad for this thing I'm going to on Saturday. So I got to get that done like as soon as possible. And so I'm going to be streaming because might as well be streaming it, you know what I mean? So we're going to be here tomorrow around 11 in the morning, 12 noon your time, East, I don't know where you're at. Anyways, by 11 o'clock my time. Now, in today's episode, like I said, we're going to be making two fan favorite dishes. They also, you know, really, when I say fan favorite, I mean, you know, Jose and Christian favorite. You know, our favorite dishes. I guess that's what I really should say, right? Our favorite dishes, and these are definitely our favorite dishes. So I remember when I made the barbecue shrimp the first time around, I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I mean, like, so good, like next level good, and I could not believe how good it was. You know what? Give me 1 second. Let me go get my list of things I gotta buy. Yes, I got my shopping list here, and I also kind of have my I'm starting to work on the menu. I should have had it done by now. The menu for next week. Next week we're gonna try. We're going for Mexican food. All right. So again, me making Mexican food. So that's gonna be fun. And I think I've done a pretty good job. You know, making all kinds of things. Again, the only ones that really had a problem with my cooking has been the Italians. So you know. Bruh. Don't know what to say about that. So anyway, so yeah, I gotta just, you know, I'm adding to my list. I think you guys look at my chicken scratch. I can't even write. You know, these are my notes. Crazy, right? Bruh. All right, so got my list over here. Anyways, yeah, but we're gonna need some garlic. All right. So I'm getting I'm gonna start chopping up a little bit of what I gotta do now. I don't gotta do much, honestly. On the cutting board, really not a lot I gotta do, very little. So let's just go on ahead and knock it out. All right, get that done. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. We've been having a wonderful day over here as well. Shout out to all of you. So the first thing we're going to be doing here is we're chopping up a little bit of garlic. You know, the reason we're chopping up a little bit of garlic here is because we're going to need this for the barbecue shrimp. Now, the barbecue shrimp is a very simple dish to make. We're just going to be, you know, mixing all the ingredients together in the pan. And once we get that sauce going within 5 minutes, then we just add the shrimp, and voila! We got some barbecue shrimp. So, and then the coconut shrimp, that's going to be a little bit more of the lengthy process. You know, that's going to probably take the longest, you know, to kind of get going and get done. But again, it's not going to take that long. The hardest part of this whole thing is actually, like I was saying earlier, was peeling the shrimp. You know, peeling the shrimp, that's actually like the most difficult part of this whole thing. So, by the way, you know, shout out to everybody out there joining us today. Wherever you're watching this on, welcome. Welcome to my humble kitchen, where we're just going to be cooking up some yummies. Now, the coconut shrimp is super easy as well. what we're gonna be doing with the coconut shrimp is that we're just gonna be, first of all, what we need is the coconut, shredded coconut, which we have there, some flour, all right, and then we're gonna have a batter. I don't know if you remember this. So, you know, there's a million coconut shrimp recipes out there, but I remember when I was looking, you know, for recipes on this, as I do, you know, my research for the show. By the way, the most research I've ever done for anything on YouTube or what have you has been, I think I'm gonna add one more garlic clove in there. What do you think, huh? We're going to slow motion today, guys. Hope you guys are ready. Shouldn't be too long of an episode. Let's shoot for under 2 hours. I think, by the way, I can get all this done in like half an hour, but that's not going to be really much of a show, right? I mean, come on. Bruh. So, I could just breeze all through this and get this all done in half an hour. But again, who the hell wants to watch that? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. No, but honestly, you know, I don't like to be hurried in the kitchen either. You know, I just like to chill, have fun, enjoy myself, and go one step at a time and just have fun. I didn't go at any speed, but anyways, coconut shrimp is super easy. So the coconut shrimp here it's gonna be batter. It's gonna be a batter. I mean, that's simple as that. So basically, we're gonna get the shrimp and we're gonna throw, you know, flour, batter, coconut, fry. That's it. So actually, super simple preparation. Like I said, the most difficult thing here today was the peeling of the shrimp, which I already got done ahead of time, way earlier, because honestly, I just didn't want to sit here peeling. I mean, we've done things like that before, but you know, it doesn't. I don't think it makes good streaming. You know what I mean? I've seen people that like they'll do like a monotonous task for like 2 hours straight, 3 hours straight, and I guess people love that, but I don't know if I got the mental stability for that. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there watching. Alright, so we're gonna go on ahead and make some simple rice. Now, normally the barbecue shrimp, okay? We're just making dinner tonight, okay? So, FYI, which is why we're going in a weird order, as we do, for anyone that's new to watching this show here. So, you know, we're gonna be making some rice so I can get that out of the way, so I don't have to worry about it. But normally the barbecue shrimp is not served with rice. It is served with, it's served with like bread, like a nice crusty bread, and you're supposed to just soak it up with the bread. But I love, you know, I just love the sauce and I love the barbecue shrimp so much that I'm gonna eat it with rice. Because I'm an animal like that, and it's not wrong either. You know, you could eat it with rice, you know. Anyone out there that knows their New Orleans, you know, southern barbecue shrimp, you know, New Orleans preparation, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? There's no reason not to eat it with rice, you know, right? So. Oh, fumble. Shout out to Bayonet. How's it going? Bayonet. Alright, so I'm gonna go on ahead and just wash this rice really quickly. In the meantime, back here, alright, we're gonna get this pan. Remember, we do rice in the pan because we're hardcore like that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't need no stinking rice machine, you know? Get the hell out of here. I do that shit in a frying pan. I eat my soup with a fork. Alright? I eat my soup with a fork, alright? Bruh. guys, so you already know we're doing a simple rice preparation, all right? As basic as it gets, all right? All right, so we're gonna just flip it back there for a quick minute so you guys can see exactly what we're gonna be doing. All right, so we got a few things we're gonna add here. Remember, we're just making white rice. You can do whatever you want, but in this case, white rice. Olive oil, very important. You can use any oil you want, or even butter. I prefer olive oil. All right, now you get your washed rice, whatever amount. Okay? Get a wooden spoon. Alright, move it around. Don't worry about it. Okay? What we're doing here is we're just kind of starting the process. At this point, add salt. Here, for about a cup of rice, about a teaspoon of salt. And now we go on ahead and add water. How much water? Double of the amount. Double the amount of whatever you added in there. Okay? And that's it. And so now, again, wooden spoon. You see, everything is nice, and you see, no clumps. You don't want no clumps here. So what you're gonna do is just, nice and gentle. Nice and gently here, all right? You just, just kind of tap it, tap, tap, tap. Make sure all the rice is nice and loose, loosey-goosey. All right, remember we got the salt, the most important ingredient basically in there. We got the olive oil for flavor, and again, to help with the non-stickability, but flavor. Rice and water, that's it. 4 ingredients. Alright guys, that's it. That's it. You sure know what I mean? Okay. Then what you do is you cover it. If you can cover it completely, alright, and then leave some sort of hole, something so anything can escape. I think maybe you can see it there. Then perfect, even better. So what we're doing now is what we're looking for. Not sure if you guys can see it there. You might not be able to see it. But what we're doing there, okay, is that we are waiting for this to come to a boil. Okay? And we're gonna let it boil for about a minute. Just let it do its thing there. Not too long, just a little bit, just to, get it going, get the juices in there, flowing, whatever. Okay, simple. And then, what you're gonna do now is turn it to low, the lowest possible setting. That's it, you just turn it to the lowest possible setting, and you just set it and forget it. So that's it. You see how easy that was, guys? How easy it is. Oh, I can't make rice. I don't know how to make rice. It's not that hard. Look how easy. You see? And then that's it. And we're gonna go through the step by step. All right. We're still, we still got, right? Some left there. So stay tuned. So you can see the complete procedure. But it's you can't get any easier than that, really. And then that's it. So, and then what we're doing is that we're gonna cook that, all right, until the water evaporates. Once the water evaporates, we're just gonna, uncover it, and then we're gonna fork it. All right, fork it. Bruh. And then once we fork it, then the rice is done, and that's it. So it's kind of about 10-15 minutes, give or take. Okay. So now moving on. moving along. All right, so now what we're gonna do is let's start getting let's start getting the shrimp ready for the barbecue shrimps. All right. Okay, so I'm bringing it over here so you guys can get a better view, all right, of what's going on over here. Okay. Again, this is super simple, guys. Super simple. But again, the coconut shrimp is like, again, it's only flour, all right? This batter that we're gonna make and the coconut. That's it, all right? Okay, so let's just get a few of these things out, all right, and get them ready. These are plates for later, all right? With coconut, okay? Get that, and then the other one's for the flour. All right. So what we're gonna do here is that, you see, we got a nice, cleaned, beautiful shrimp, all right? But you can't really make this into a coconut shrimp. You gotta we gotta make it more flat. So what we're doing here is we're getting our knife and we're gonna cut it a little deeper, not all the way through, but just a little deeper, all right, until, you see, we got to that point. Look, and there's still maybe a little vein down there. You can go on ahead and just, you know, get that out of the way. You know, for any folk out there that might be a little extra squeamish for whatever reason. Okay, yeah, the shrimp out here eat well, so they got double. All right, anyway, so now what you do is that you simply just kind of like flatten it out a little bit here. All right, you give it maybe a little cut, tiny little cut there. All right, and you just kind of flatten it out with your fingers. All right, not too much, very gentle. And look at this, okay? Look at this. Okay, you see what you got here. Okay, nice flat. And so now when we, you know, batter this and dip it, now it's gonna have a nice, you know, coconut shrimpy thing. Okay. Bruh. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Barb out there. Got everybody hanging out today. We got a bunch of, but anyway, so we got the bigger, juicier shrimp. Some of the shrimp, the ones without the tail, because, you know, there was a bunch of shrimp, some lose their tail. Unfortunately, you know, some of them lose their tail in the process of, you know, this whole thing here. So anyways, those are just gonna go straight into the barbecue shrimp, you know? No problem. But the nice looking ones, the nice big, juicy, you know, looking ones, those are the ones that we're gonna go on ahead and specifically use for the barbecue shrimp, okay? I mean, for the shrimp, you know what I'm saying. All right, hold on, I think, because I want to find something. I think I just used a knife. Yeah, this one, see, they have like 2 extra. Normally I would just eat this, but I know the wife is a little squeamish. Doesn't like, so we just get the other. Okay. That's it. And again, you know, you can, you know, flatten it out a little more. By the way, these little extra flattening out tips, you know, these are more like restaurant tips, all right? Sometimes, a lot of times when you get like a giant shrimp, you know what I mean? When you get like these giant shrimp at your favorite local eatery, what they do is that a lot of times they do a lot of these tricks, you know, just to make the same small shrimp look bigger. Man, I remember a million years ago, I used to work at Red Lobster, and I was like, holy shit, you know what I mean? How they used to get shrimp, like really small shrimp, and make them look so jumbo. And I was like, bro, this is a crime. You cannot be doing this. Mother effers. Half of the menu at half the menu on like a Red Lobster, I used to remember, was like microwaved. Yeah, you know, I couldn't believe it. You know, because I actually worked. This is like 15 years ago, maybe, or more. You know, I actually opened the Chili's way back in the day, and I used to make fun of Chili's, and I used to think Chili's was more like a, you know, McDonald's or whatever, right? And no way, you know, actually at Chili's they used to actually cook their food, you know, more so instead of microwave, you know, more so than they would do at what's this place? At Red Lobster, which was a surprise to me. So yeah, these shrimp they had two veins. They cleaned out normally the vein that's on top. And they got this other deeper one. So I guess, like I said, these shrimp probably eat very well out here. But again, you know, a lot of that is basically more aesthetic than anything else. It's not going to kill you or anything else to eat this. But you see, we're just basically, you know, flattening out. We could, if we want, like I said, you know, use the knife to break open a little bit more of the skin, to flatten it out a little more. In this case, you know, the real reason I want them a little extra flat is just because it'll make the process later of battering them and frying them and all that a lot easier, you know. Shout out to everybody out there. But yeah, this coconut shrimp recipe, I remember when I found it, man, I was so happy, and it was so remarkable, you know, as to how easy it actually was. You know, because frying at home is not always like ideal, but this is a really good recipe for something you could fry at home, and pretty easy. And again, these are easy shrimp recipes, you know. Again, I like to do things like that because a lot of times people are just intimidated, you know, or they don't really know what to do with certain things, or they eat the same thing over and over again. And you know, something like barbecue shrimp, I feel is going to be new to a lot of people. That's why we're doing it again. And not just new to some people, but in some cases, they don't even know they would ever try something like this, and definitely think that it's something that's very difficult to make, only to realize that it's not. You know what I mean? It's actually something very easy to make and so super delicious. And the same thing, you know, with something like coconut shrimp. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, thinking, oh, coconut shrimp is something very hard to make. I love coconut shrimp. I always order coconut shrimp, you know, when we go out. And I wish I could make it at home. Well, now you can. Honestly, I always encourage people, you know, especially, you know, certain recipes like this one, to just make it at home, because it's just going to be so much better. And in this case, like I said, it's pretty easy. Like the hardest part, man, you're going to see how the hardest part to this whole thing is just, you know, cleaning the shrimp, peeling the shrimp. What I'm doing right now, you have to do this. For the coconut shrimp, you do have to do this, what I'm doing here. But this is the most difficult part of the process. You know, everything else is so easy. So, you're going to see. And that's it, guys. You know, we're just gonna clean. You know, we got a few more shrimp here. Yeah, careful sometimes, like I just did there. I cut all the way through like an idiot. So if you do that, you know, we're gonna have. It's not gonna be as good, but it's okay. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, I remember when we made this came out so good. So good, everybody loved it. Because I remember that day, I'll never forget it because we had grandma over here, remember? That day, I was supposed to finish early, but it was just doing so much. I didn't have time to finish before grandma came. And she got to try them, and she loved them, everybody loved them. But yeah, and so that day, the reason we took so long cooking was because we actually were just making. This was the last thing we were making that day, because it was just like an added extra. Because what we were actually doing was it was Pineapple-palooza, and we were actually we had a bunch of pineapples, and we were making all kinds of things with the pineapples. Remember? And one of the things that we made was like the dipping sauce, or the pineapple sauce for this. So we're not gonna have that sauce today, unfortunately, you know. So no pineapple, no yummy pineapple dipping sauce. But it's gonna be okay. You know what I mean? I told Christian about it and she wasn't worried. All right, so we gotta hurry up. I gotta wash my hands real quick here. Gotta check the rice. Don't want to burn the rice. So the rice is I think almost done, is it? Alright, so I'm just gonna turn it off. Okay, so at a certain point, okay, I don't know how long it's been, maybe like 10-15 minutes. Once all the water dries up and you start hearing a little bit of like, you know, like almost like it's like cooking or frying a little bit, turn off. You know what I mean? And let the steam, you know, finish it off. So we're gonna check on it in a minute. We could check on it right now, but I'm saying, let it steam for another second while I wash this off. I want to, you know, clean this real quick. I don't want to have all this. You know, let me clean this shit real quick. Literally. And the other shrimp, we don't got to do anything to. Once it comes, you know, once we get the sauce ready for the barbecue shrimp, we just add the shrimp and we're done. So the other shrimp are already done and prepped. The coconut shrimp was the only extra prep that I needed to do, but I had to wait to do it on camera because I wanted to show you guys, because you had to, you know, that's an important technique. It's a very important technique there. So. So what I think we're going to end up doing is that I think we're going to end up just using the same pot for everything. You'll see what I mean. You see the big metal pan I have there? The big aluminum. I think we're going to do everything. Actually, you know what? Let me get my other pan out. I just realized. I think it'd be better. We'll do that later. Alright, so we're going to use this big daddy over here. Okay, we're going to use this bad boy. Alright, that's what we're gonna end up using to fry the shrimp. Okay? A little white down just in case. Put it in there. Alright. So let's check on the rice. Alright. Shout out to Chance. Howdy, howdy. Howdy, howdy.
Bruh.
Oh, wait, sorry, wrong. Force of habit. Alright, hold on. Hope the music isn't too loud. Maybe somebody out there with a music technician degree can help me out. Alright, so the rice. Look at that. Look at that beautiful rice. Okay? So now we get a fork, alright? This is called forking. Alright? And we do this, okay? And yeah, a little bit is stuck, but it's okay with the fork, it'll release. Alright? Still a little mushy, meaning we should cook it a little longer, but that's okay. That's why we cook it now, because the rest will come off immediately. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, the reason we fork it is to make sure all the grains of rice, they come loose. Alright, and they don't get all mushy. So now with this, since we got stuck there a little bit. And I think, why I think it got stuck is because I turned it off, because I never turn it off. Anyways, our rice is done. Okay, so it's perfect. Alright? Look at that. That's it. Look at that. So the reason this is because I wanted to scrape a little bit, so we use a wooden spoon so we don't have to worry about anything. Okay? A little bit of the starches there. But yeah, the whole thing of a non-stick pan. Anyways, that's it. You see, look at that. We got perfect rice. Even though it got a little stuck, even though it got a little whatever, it's not a big deal. Okay? We got perfect rice. Alright? And so the heat, you turn on the flame on for a quick second, just to get some more heat under there. What we're going to do now is cover it. Alright? And basically turn it off. That's it, turn it off and just let it sit there, and the residual heat will just keep it warm and let it do its thing. But that's it, we got the rice. Rice is done. How easy is that? Alright? Now we're gonna end up frying, we're gonna fry the coconut shrimp in here. So let me go on ahead and just get the oil in here, right? Might as well get that going. Okay, and the reason I'm using this is because I want it to be as easy to work with as possible. Alright, so that's why I'm using that pan, because remember, they're going to be more on the flat end of things, alright? So that's why we put it there. So now, we got our shrimp, okay? So we're going to put these over here. And now we're going to start getting our situation together for the frying of the shrimp, okay? So we're going to go on ahead and put some flour here. Not a lot, just a little bit. Enough to just dredge the shrimp, okay? So about a 1/4 cup of flour. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna get that, put it to the side. And we got 2 bags of coconut. We'll just open one at a time. We'll probably end up using both, but we'll just put it here, no reason to what is it? Use up more than what we have. Unless we need. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna get the batter ready. Alright? We're gonna go on ahead and get the batter ready. I haven't turned on, well actually I am gonna turn on the heat. Alright, I got it on medium, so I'm turning on the oil on medium, alright? And now what I'm going to start doing is start getting all the ingredients in here ready, alright, for the batter. Okay, so this is cornstarch. Man, it's getting windy out there. But at least it's not so crazy hot, and that helps with the weather. Okay. So, we're gonna start adding the ingredients in here, okay? Let me see, can you see? There's cornstarch everywhere. Okay, so, 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Cornstarch. So yeah, you guys know cornstarch can be starchy. All right, so we got a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. Now we need 1/2 cup of flour. 1/2 cup of flour. No, baking powder. Where's the baking powder? Sorry guys. So baking powder. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just, we're gonna whisk all these ingredients together, all right? All the dry ingredients first. Okay. Now I'm heating up the oil back there already. Okay. And now we're gonna add the soda water. Now, I have one of these already open, but the thing is that I wanna, the gas is the most important thing. So you already know, the minute you open it, the gas is already starting to kind of leave or whatever. So it's like, you gotta open up a fresh one, really, if you want the maximum effects. And also cold, you know, having it cold helps out a lot, okay? So now we get the soda water, okay? Just watch, all right? And then we just mix it in there. So 1/3 cup, you know, give or take. So what we're making here is just a simple batter. All right, so again, see, you're gonna add the rest in there. So you see, if it's turning into something else, then you gotta add more liquid in there. Because we're making a batter. I mean, this is like a beer batter, but it's not a beer batter. It's more like a tempura batter in a sense. All right. So this is why you know, for recipes are great, but you gotta, you know, be able to know enough if you gotta change it on the fly, you gotta change it on the fly. You know, meaning we gotta add a little bit more soda water or what have you. Okay? To get the right consistency. So I know we're gonna need a little bit more. Okay? Do that, there we go. You see? Okay, so I feel like that batter is a little thin now. So now I'm gonna go on ahead and add a little flour. All right. There we go. Because we're looking, in a sense, you know, to get like a thick pancake batter. I mean, like a pancake batter. A little. There we go. We're almost there. And a little bit more. Okay. A little teaspoon at a time. There we go. Okay, you see? Okay. That's it. Easy peasy. Alright, so now what we're going to end up doing, alright, is that we're going to start frying these bad boys, alright? So, you're going to see the whole process, alright, as we do it. Okay? Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the camera there to see if I can get you the best view. Okay. So now, again, we're just gonna give one last little whisk. All right, we're good. Get another plate. Okay, so we can put the finished product in. I guess I'll put it over here. Okay. All right, but you guys can see. Okay, there we go, perfect. Okay, so we got the shrimp off camera. So now you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do this instead. There we go. I think that'll be easier to see. Okay. All right. Ready to rock and roll. All right, so easy peasy. All right, you see what we're gonna do is just flour. All right. We put them in the batter. Look at that, you see? That's what you want, like a nice thick batter, all right? You wanna make sure it sticks to the shrimp. And then you put it on here, all right? And you flatten it out. Can't get any easier than that, okay? Look at that. What a beautiful thing, alright? Alright, so we're gonna do this to a few of them. Now, I think the last time I did this, to get any excess off, but I'm pretty sure the last time I did this, when I did it, I put like some panko breadcrumbs or something. I don't know, I could be wrong, I completely forgot. I think I put like some breadcrumbs or something here with the coconut. But this time, I'm following the recipe exactly like I saw, and I'm just doing coconut. So we're gonna do as many as I can with as much coconut as I have. And if for whatever reason I run out of coconut, then we're just gonna throw the rest into the barbecue shrimp and call it a day. Because I think I only got 2 bags of, I only have 2 bags of coconut, which is fine. So again, you guys know, shrimp really don't take that long to cook. It's pretty easy. That batter, you know, is gonna do its job there. All right, you see? But look how big, so look at that. I mean, look how big they got, okay? You saw they were pretty big shrimp, and they were kind of normal size, right? And they went from this size, all right? Look how huge they got. Okay, so, you know, these shrimp, I guess they weren't lying when they were saying, hey, we're growers, not showers. Bruh. And so I got the oil on back there, but I'm waiting. Slap, slap, slap. But I'm gonna wait to get all of them done and then start frying them up. You know what I mean? Just in case. Yeah, man. How awesome, huh? So again, you see, you don't need that much flour for the dusting. The dusting is just because you want, the idea is that you want the surface. All right, I'm gonna wait for that dog to shut up over there. Anyways, is because when you're putting on the batter, if the shrimp are wet and you're doing wet on wet, it's not going to stick. So you need, you know what I mean? You need to have it dry, so that's why you kind of pat it dry on the. All right. All right. So let me go on ahead. So yeah, I should have bought more coconut. I thought this was going to be enough though. But I think that's what I ended up doing. I think that's why I put the panko. To stretch it out a little bit more. But you know what? Let's do it this way. All right, to see how this one comes out. But look at the plate, okay? Remember, we had the plate full of shrimp. And look at where we're at now. You know, we've only battered a few shrimp, but look how huge they look. But you see, it's all tricks, man. With all these little tricks. No matter what it is, there's always a trick to it. You always got to keep your eye on the ball, on the prize. Okay. But yeah, these shrimp are gonna be bomb as hell. Hope you guys are enjoying that banging ass music. But yeah, coconut shrimp are super easy, man. So I got the oil on like low, hot. We'll double check on it later. Shout out to everybody out there as we just chill, making them cocoa shrimp. Order up. Yeah, so in a place, for example, let's say you go to a restaurant and they're known for making coconut shrimp and all that good stuff. Well, and they make it good. They make it just like I'm making it here right now. Believe it or not, a lot of times they'll have, like in special cases like this, they'll have one employee. You know, one employee will simply be in charge of doing this. So it's, of course, you know, most of the time it's a low-level employee, but you'll get somebody that's, you know, in the kitchen. I'm talking about like a kitchen employee. You know, you'll get somebody that can do this fast enough and keep the quality as high as possible. And, you know, sometimes it's a dishwasher, sometimes it depends on who it is. But, yeah, long story short, that, my friends, is how like a big professional kitchen will work. Because you're not gonna have, you know, like let's say like one of your cooks that you're paying a lot of money to perform at a very high level, pumping out orders and shit like that. And you're not gonna have that guy, you know, doing this job unless there's absolutely nothing to do and you need that guy to do something. So then you'll put him to do something like this. But for the most part, not really, because, you know, that guy, you know, has to be doing important things. But look at that, we already got like a whole plate full of these bad boys. All right? We just got a few left, so let's just, you know, knock these out. But yeah, so in a lot of kitchens, and especially like heavy moving, you know, crazy, busy kitchens, what'll happen is that you'll have two different kinds of cooks for the most part, and they're both equally as important. Don't be getting twisted out there. But you got the morning guys, the prep cooks, and I'm not talking about the guys that are working the line making your Philly cheesesteak or your club sandwich. No, not that guy. I'm talking about in the morning. You got these guys called prep cooks, and the prep cooks. You know, they're the ones that do this job, that I'm doing right now. All right, and they'll do thousands of these in a day maybe, plus other stuff. They'll have a whole list of prep that they gotta do, depending on who it is. All right, we're gonna put this over here. And what kind of, you know, depending on who it is, what kind of restaurant, all this stuff. But this is like a prep cook job. And then the line cook, the lowest level line cook is the one that works by the fryers. And then that's the guy that is in charge of like frying these bad boys. So you order an order of coconut shrimp, the sauce was already made by the prep cook. And the coconut shrimp was also already made by a prep cook. And then basically the line cook, the lowest level line cook that works the fryer, he has to put this plate together, and basically all he has to do is order up. So I'll yell at him as a chef, as the executive chef, I'll be like, ordering coconut shrimp, one coconut shrimp. So that means, you know, one order of coconut shrimp. So what is an order? I don't know, maybe 6 shrimp. So I'll go and I'll get 6 shrimp out of my tray of already prepped items. I'll fry the shrimp, and as they're frying, I'll get myself another plate, and on that plate, I'm gonna start preparing how I'm gonna serve it. Meaning, on that plate, I'll have, you know, it's an empty plate, and I'll put like the sauce. I might put a little piece of lettuce, a garnish, whatever. All right. I'll do something like that while it's frying. So as soon as they come out of the fryer, the plate is already ready. You follow me? You know, the plate with the lettuce, the garnish, the sauce, everything. So as soon as they come out of the fryer, I basically put them on the plate and we're good to go. Now, when I put them on the plate and I put them in the window, they got to go out as soon as possible. So when the chef tells me, hey, cook this, it's not as soon as it comes in. It all depends. If it's an appetizer, it'll be as soon as it comes in. But if it's not an appetizer, let's say it's like a meal, then he's gonna, has to time it out with the dish that's gonna take the longest amount of time. And when that dish is almost done, that's when he's gonna call out to me, hey, I need that cocoa shrimp. But I also gotta be on point, and I gotta make sure that I get it out in the amount of time that I always get it out. Now, if I'm really busy in the fry station for whatever reason, yeah, I definitely need to figure this so I can voice command it. But if I am in for whatever reason, if I'm working the fry station and I'm really, really, really busy because everybody wants fried food today for whatever reason, then what's gonna happen there is that I am gonna, it's gonna take longer for me, or I gotta change the camera real quick, but it's gonna take longer for me, you feel me, to get it done. So then the guy that's calling out, the chef, the line executive chef, cook, the expediter, he has to make sure that when he calls it out, he gives me more time. You know what I mean? To make sure that I get it out in time. So it's a giant dance, guys. You know what I mean? People think it's just, you're just cooking and dunking fries, but it's a whole dance. So, that's why the guy that, is the fry cook, that guy's at the lowest level. He's still beginner stages of dancing. And then you got the other end of the spectrum. And you got like the sauteing grill cooks. Which are the ones that can dance at a much higher level. Dance at a much higher level. So it's all dancing. It's all dancing. All right, real quick, give me a second. Yeah, I gotta I don't know if the camera died because it got overheated. Sorry. Alright, it died. Alright, so give me a second. Let me, alright, so we got the cocoa shrimp, as you guys can see, you can do these ahead of time. Alright, as we did there. In fact, I'm gonna go on ahead and kind of put these gently over the top of these. Alright, we're gonna fry all these up in a second. Look at that. How awesome is that? Beautiful, right? And then these remaining shrimp, I'm just gonna toss in here for the barbecue shrimp. That's it. Yummy. All right, let me just. Give me a second. All right, so I can reconnect the GoPro so you guys can see. All right. Fryer. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you can see there. Oh, you probably can't. But I got a rubber band around my cameras. I broke it yesterday. So now I'm keeping the camera together with a rubber band. Man, just shut off. It has no battery, but yet it keeps going. It's like, Jesus. Freaking technology. Alright, let it cool down. Let me let it cool down for a minute. I'm gonna fry these up in a second. Hold on. Anyway, shout out to everybody out there. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. Much appreciated. But yeah, now is the fun part. Now we're just gonna do the cooking. Alright, we're just waiting for the camera to cool down for 1 second. Give me uno segundo, and then once it cools down, we can continue. Thanks for your patience, everybody. up a little bit. See, it's singing. The oil is singing to me. La 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 la, la 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 la. It's saying, don't come too close, you dumbass. I'm gonna burn you. That's what it's singing. It sings, la 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 la. You will get burned, you dumbass. Dumas. Where'd I put the rubber band? Bro. Just drop this in here. Hopefully it doesn't drop into the oil. So yeah, so I gotta have a rubber band on it now. Shout out to everybody out there. Don't breathe and drink water at the same time. It's not good for you. You could drown. This is a public service announcement. Bruh. By the way, if you're watching on Twitch, you could clip that. You could have clipped that, and that would have been a clip. Is it connecting or what? What happened? You love the sound of the oil spitting at you. Come on now, let's get this going, camera. People are waiting, camera. Let's go, camera. Chop, chop. Finally. All right, let's start frying these bad boys. Here we go. Se quemaron un poquito. We got Christian coming over here like, hey, why are they burning? Why are they burning? They're not burning, okay? They're not burning. They're nice and golden. Alright? Well, it's okay. You don't want to eat them? You don't? Not eating them? What are you talking about? They're not burnt. What do you say they're burnt? They look nice. They look beautiful. Now, yes, granted, the oil was a little extra hot. You know, but... Hey, it is what it is. Alright, so... But yeah, for sure... Yeah, sorry, there's like a clump of coconut there. I didn't want to... Alright, so I put these a little lower in temperature. Let's see. No tan quemado. Tú estás quemado. Thank you for all the kind words, everybody. Gizmo thinks they look good. Gizmo ain't complaining. No, but yeah, you see, we had to land a little lower. Thing is that, you know, that's the thing that sucks about frying at home is that, you know, you really can't gauge the temperature correct. You know what I mean? I was like, whatever, it's fine. No big deal. But yeah, they're going to end up being the same color no matter what. Yeah, so I think next time I am going to add that panko. I think that's why I added panko, because the panko was my own thing. And I think the reason I did that was simply because I thought something like this was going to happen, meaning that there was a high probability of the coconut burning. So, that's okay. All good. Get that one out. But yeah, they're basically the same. But yeah, these are a little lighter in color, but they're frying for so much longer, and that's the thing. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I prefer the other ones than to fry quick. You know what I mean? But yeah, when you're ordering these at a restaurant, they go in the deep fryer. Don't be getting it twisted. No one's frying coconut shrimp in a restaurant like this. Don't even think about it. So yeah, these guys are almost done here. But yeah, look, these are a little nicer. I agree. Look at that. Look at that. We got the shrimps. ¿Tú quieres probar uno ya? ¿Por qué? Ok. Bueno, lo que saqué lo primero todavía ya están ya. Ya están bien. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do real quick. Alright, see, look at that. Beautiful, huh? Look at that. I have not made katsu yet before, but I've made that many times. I made schnitzel before, you know what I mean? Hola, Marcela, buenos días. Hola. Gorgeous. Thank you very much, Barb. Thank you, everybody. All right, so we got Christian. It's all right. Yeah, if you came a little, a little burnt. Pero ven, párate para acá, para que no tenga en medio. All right. Thank you very much. All right, so what I'm actually gonna do is I gotta strain the oil real quick out of this, because I don't wanna, I don't want it to burn, because right now in the oil, I think you guys can see. Let me give you a quick, so you guys can see there. Look, it's all full of all this crud down there, especially a lot of that coconut. So we gotta go on ahead and clear that out. So it doesn't, because the oil's still hot and it's going to continue to keep cooking and doing its thing. So we got to get that out of there. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we're going to get the other pan, ready to go. All right. So I'm going to go and do this real quick. ¿Y el pruebo todavía? Okay, get the oil, get it out of here. Ready to do the barbecue shrimp soon. Okay, so we got the cocoa shrimp nice and yummy and done. All right, now I'm going to go on ahead and start the barbecue shrimp. Okay. Now the barbecue shrimp is super easy as well. Very easy, crazy easy. All right, so we're gonna wait for that to start getting nice and hot. Give it a minute or two. We got it on high heat.
What's up there with this music, huh?
But shout out to everybody out there, everybody watching from all corners of the earth, of the earths. Shout out to everybody. So what we're doing now is just getting that pan nice and hot. In the meantime, let me see if I can get some of these ingredients ready. Now I don't have lemon, it's supposed to be lemon juice, but I got these crusty ass limes. So let me see if I can get some juice out of them. Alright, let's get some of this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is just get some of this butter. Alright, and get that garlic in there. Alright, I'm gonna move over there so you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so basically all we're doing, right, we're melting butter. Alright. I'm gonna put this to medium, alright? We got a beer. Oh, close. We got a beer out. Let me show you some of the ingredients so you guys can take a look here. So some of the ingredients here, you know, we got beer, all right? We got Worcestershire sauce, we got a little hot sauce, we got lime juice, we got more butter, all right? So all the ingredients are listed down below. Especially if you're watching on YouTube, you should see it. You can watch anywhere you want. I would love if you watch on Twitch. In fact, you can watch on both. That would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so now we got that. Now we're gonna go on ahead and add the Worcestershire sauce. So 6 tablespoons. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Start mixing that in there. Okay. Salt. Some pepper. Nice amount, nice healthy amount of pepper. Okay. Keep whisking, whisk, whisk, whisk. so yummy so far. All right. So we got salt, we got pepper, we got a little butter, we got the garlic, we got the Worcestershire sauce in there. All right. Now what we're gonna go on ahead and add is some Creole seasoning. Well, actually, before we add the Creole seasoning, I completely forgot. Gonna add more butter. That's right. All right. So it's a lot of butter in this bad boy. All right. So we're gonna go and add more butter. One hand was busy there. But what you wanna do here is we're trying to create a sauce. You know what I mean? So as you guys can see, it's nice and thick. All right. So we want to make sure that as we're incorporating that butter, we keep whisking to make sure. All right. We keep that sauce. We keep that going. All right. Let that do its thing a little bit more. Now, while that's doing its thing, now we're gonna add some Creole seasoning. All right. Now, I got some barbecue shrimp seasoning. All right, that I actually got from New Orleans from a friend of mine. All right, so we're gonna add some of that, a little more of that, a little bam. All right, now we're gonna go on ahead and add a little hot sauce. Not a lot, but just enough to at least get them flavors, flavorizing. You gotta get those flavors to start flavorizing, because if those flavors aren't flavorizing, what are you doing? You know what I mean? I know you know it. I know you know it. I know you know exactly what I'm telling you here. And now, what we're gonna do here, all right, now we're gonna go on ahead and start adding some citrus. There's the worst lines ever. I got some extra lines with it. Now, I think I punctured myself. Get that lime juice in there. Now again, this is why it'd be best, to do what I always say, which is a mise en place. Meaning, have that lime already squeezed and ready, have everything done and ready to go. That way you're not struggling there like a dumbass like me. All right, and now, beer. Oh, actually, before we go into it, we gotta dump some beer. All right, in here. Now, I just got this big ass tall boy. All right, but you only need about one beer's worth. So not the whole beer. Okay. So you put in one beer, so about half of this big boy here. You can use whatever you want. Okay. You're gonna let this cook. Let some of that beer do its thing. Bro. I'm gonna wash this shit off now. I think I am going to add but these lines are all terrible, so I'm going to add a little bit more in there. Guys, the lines have no juice. And we're gonna whisk it some more, get all that incorporated in there. Now we're making a sauce. We gotta let that sauce, it hasn't sauced yet. But we got all the ingredients in there. All right, so I know you're probably thinking, man, that's a weird mix of ingredients. And I was like, yeah, don't question the New Orleans people. You know, they know what they're doing. They got amazing food, and you know, they do drink a lot, so who knows? You know. Anyways, shout out to them. Shout out to New Orleans. Shout out to the coconut shrimp that we're about to inhale, and the barbecue shrimp, which we're about to inhale. All right, so I can't wait. We got Christian's coming up soon, so which you can try. We're just waiting on the shrimp. So, shout out to you. All right. So as you guys can see, the sauce. Okay, it's kind of coming to a boil there. At this point, we're going to go on and add more of that black pepper. And now we're going to go get them shrimps. Where did I put my... Alright, we got the shrimp. I'm gonna mix that up one last time. Just add these shrimp in there. And you know, these are not gonna take that long to cook. Okay. So again, you're really not going to take that long to cook, honestly. You know that. We're just waiting for it to turn color. You know, let that sauce, you know, do its thing. And that's pretty much it, though. I mean, this is super easy stuff. All right. How awesome is that? Yeah, so I love this recipe, man. This recipe is so freaking good and so easy. That's the main thing, you know how easy it is. Okay? Yeah, Gizmo agrees. Gizmo's like, yeah, man. This recipe is so easy. It gives you more time to dedicate to play with me, so you can play with me. He's right, Gizmo. Yeah, these guys are basically done. What a beautiful thing. Let me cover them up real quick. Turn it on the other. And come up. Chicken steam gonna come with the temperature faster because it's windy. I got my windows and everything open, so since it's windy, you know, kind of messes with the flame a little bit. So let me see if I can help by covering it for a second. And that's it. Let me get the wifey out here. Okay, so we're gonna start plating up. Okay. Anyway. Man, these guys are basically almost done. Yeah. Ven, ya está. ¿Quieres mucho arroz? Poquito arroz. ¿Así o cuál? ¿Así? ¿Quieres? Toma, toma. So the shrimp are basically done. We'll turn it off now. All right. ¿Cuántos camaroncitos quieres?
Unos 3.
¿Nada más?
Ah, pero de los chicos. O sea, de los que no están empanizados.
Sí. Well, I'm gonna make it look pretty. All right, how's that? Y después no que no quieras comértelo. Oh, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna plate up real quick. We're doing a little fancy plating here. All right, we're gonna put this there and there. Okay.
Voy a buscar mi cargador.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is gonna plate these guys up. Okay. Make it look as pretty as we can for the pictures. And yes, by the way, is this exactly what I'm doing here? I'm getting it with the fingers and I'm putting it on the plate. What the hell you think your chef is doing? Anyways. Don't be getting it twisted. Oh yeah, they're using the little toothpicks or the little, what do you call it? ¿Cómo se llama también?
Pinzas.
Yeah. Whatever they use nowadays, right?
¿Cómo dicen pinza?
Yeah, like, I forgot. I don't know. That's why I can't remember. All right, and then this is a sauce, all right? So look at this. I'm gonna pour this. All right. And extra saucy, all
Qué
right?
lindo.
And then if we had a little green, you know, we could put it on top, but I don't have a little green.
¿Qué le pongo? Hierbabuena, albahaca, ¿qué?
Nah, this is gonna mess the flavor. That's it. That's it. It's simple. Look at that. All right. See, now, dame una servilleta. Okay, ¿y cuántos camaroncitos quieres? All right, we're gonna give her the ones that aren't burnt, right? So those are the ones that she likes. No, they got super hot here, okay?
No, es que brincó y me asusté.
Yeah, because it jumped, you know, because of the heat. I'm just cleaning up a little bit the plate. But yeah, I mean, right here, you could just add a little something green. You know, look, make it pop. You know, if you got a little parsley, a little whatever. That's it. You're good. So, let me show you a little close up. All right. There's a cocoa shrimp from this view. All right. This is what it looks like from this view. Okay. Look at that. Alright, so we got that. And then we got the coconut shrimp. Oh wait. Look at that. Easy peasy. You saw how quick and easy that was? Oh, wrong camera. Look at that. That's what they look like here from that angle. Oh. That's it. Now we're going to try them out. See how they came out? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now it is your turn.
Ya, señorito.
He's taking the picture for the Instagrams. Lodak says hi, Christian.
Hola, Loda.
Marcela says salud. Gracias, salud. All right. Rip says chance, bruh. And we got Hanson faxing something. I don't know what. He's definitely a boomer. We all know Hanson is such a boomer.
Bruh.
That guy's out there faxing things.
¿Qué?
I don't know, Hanson, Zoomer is faxing things. I don't know fax. I don't know. I didn't even know fax machines were still a thing, but. Is it gonna rain? Bro, I think it's gonna rain. I think I better get my clothes from out there before it gets wet. Oh, by the way, no, sorry. I'm sorry. No, you're supposed to try it on camera. Everybody's all upset at you now. Hey, you want this? ¿Un vaso o cualquier tomátela?
No soy civilizada.
Nah. Alright, so Christian has a little shrimp smorgasbords. Alright. And she's gonna heat it up. So how is it? Yeah?
Aunque sí le falta la salsita.
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, here, use this. Don't get it.
No.
Okay. Con miel.
Ah. Buena idea.
I got it. Yeah, because we're supposed to have like a little pineapple sauce to go with it, but she's like, yeah, it definitely needs a little sauce. I agree. But I mean, honestly, it's not that hard. Honestly, it just needs like a sauce or a dipping, whatever. That's the least of our worries. When we were making things like coconut shrimp, the sauce was always really like a throwaway. In fact, a lot of times we would not, either you make it, you know, something super simple, you know, or you just simply, you buy it, you know what I mean? You just get like some fucking pineapple chutney or some shit like that, you know what I mean? And that's it, that's all you're done. Bayonet says, awesome, yeah, hells to the yeah. Anyways, I'm not sure how many people are watching on Twitch. I hope there's a lot of people watching on Twitch. You better be watching on Twitch. I'm looking at you, Lodak.
Bruh.
Just fucking around. Russ Simon says, great job again, Jose. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Shout out to you. Thank you. And that's it. I mean, again, super simple, guys. Look how easy this dish is. Everybody's waiting for you to try this barbecue shrimp. She's loving the coconut shrimp so much. She's like, I don't care. Pero pruébalo, so people can at least...
Ay, espérense, déjenme disfrutar mi almuerzo.
By the way, so she calls this lunch, and it's 6:30 at night. This is what she calls lunch. But almuerzo is not comida, right? It's not cena. Almuerzo is lunch. Everything came out awesome, came out delicious. You can't eat shrimp, bro. So she's the official taste tester there. Let me give you a little beers, right? Look at that. I mean, this is how we do it out here in the Yucatan.
Con un chingo de espuma.
You know? That's right. A lot of head.
Bruh.
Así le decimos nosotros head, ¿sabes? Cabeza.
¿Por qué?
No sé por qué la cabeza del... Creo que se dice, ¿sabes? Tiene mucha cabeza. Sí, I give her a lot of head. Gizmo, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyways, yeah, tomorrow, guys, you know, just in case you forgot or you weren't here earlier on in the show, later today, I mean tomorrow we're gonna go and do the show early. Yeah, I know. Most of you guys are like, yeah, okay, we'll believe it when we see it because I'm always late. But actually, tomorrow I gotta start early because tomorrow I'm just making potato salad and I'm making some macaroni salad for a party on Saturday, a beach party. I'm sorry, a pool party. Whatever. We get them all mixed up, so many. Anyways, so I was gonna make that for the party, and it's always best to make those ahead of time and make them the day before. I think it's about to rain. I'm gonna go get my clothes out there since she's taking forever. So I'll be back. Anyways, but I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow, so don't forget. Take your time now. Don't worry. I'm gonna go get the clothes.
Ya, ahora sí, ya voy a comer este. Muy bueno.
Yeah, it's pretty random. I didn't think it was gonna rain. Seems like it's about to rain, so I'm glad I got that out of the way. But anyways, how was it? I'm guessing it was good. On a scale of 1 to 10, everybody needs your opinion. They can't go to bed. They can't sleep. They can't finish their life. They can't have a final. They need what is it? They need closure.
Yeah.
As Russ says, I really enjoyed watching. I was going to move to Merida, but chickened out. I'll make it there one day. Well, it's alright. You don't have to move out here. You can just come visit. That's it. Don't worry about it. We'll be here. You don't have to move. But anyways, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm glad you guys enjoy the show, and I'm glad you guys enjoy everything. So while she's finishing up her last shrimp, it was good, huh? Yeah. So what? 1 to 10. 1 to 10.
9.
A 9? All right, not bad. All right. Did this come out as good as last time, or did the last time come out better?
No recuerdo la última vez.
You don't remember the last time? Yeah, we're so fucked up because we were doing Mardi Gras. Remember that day of the Mardi Gras? No te acuerdas? Yeah, you don't even remember. That's how fucked up we got. But anyways, we had a great time though. And the cocoa shrimp though, did these come out better? Or you don't remember either?
No, ese sí lo recuerdo. Pero.
The other ones are better.
Sí.
Yeah. Okay, so I do need. So I was right. So today I followed the recipe exact. The first time I altered the recipe because during the coconut part I added panko breadcrumbs. I got panko breadcrumbs and I crushed them up. Remember? And I added that with the coconut, and that definitely made a huge difference.
Sí.
But it's okay. Whatever. It's not a big
Sí,
deal.
no afecta mucho el sabor. Es igual de rico, de dulce, y sí faltó la salsa.
Oh yeah, but the pineapple sauce, because that pineapple sauce, we spent hours making that day. And you guys should go check out that episode of Shrimpapalooza, so you can at least, don't worry about the cocoa shrimp part, but that was at the end. But all the beginning, the first few hours, it was just us making all kinds of pineapple goodies with pineapple. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna let her finish the shrimp. I'm gonna go raid somebody on Twitch. I'll be back in 1 minute. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Russ. Shout out to Bayonet, Marcela, Chance. We got Hanson out there. We got Lodak. We got Opie. We got, I don't know, so many people. I forgot. Narud Jaloof. So give me 1 second. Hey, Gizmo. right, guys. Well, you already know the deal. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for joining me. Awesome week. We still got tomorrow where we're going to be streaming some potato salad and some macaroni salad early on in the day. Hope to see you there. But if not, don't worry about it. I'll see you guys on the internet. I'll see you guys next week. Next week, we're going to be doing Mexican food, Mexican yummies. You already know the deal. So thanks again for watching. Much love, much appreciation, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Peace.